recently, I decided to do a little bit of a challenge. So I took $20 into the thrift store and I got this basket and a whole bunch of stuff inside of it. And this was all $20, like I said. So I just wanted to challenge myself and just see what I could do with that. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys everything that I found. I watch thrift hauls myself on YouTube and I always notice people getting materials. So I found this material, which I thought would be so pretty for fall. This is 1.5 yards for $1.50, which is really cheap. If you ever shop for material, it's not always easy to find it at a good price. So I feel like looking at thrift stores is a great option, but can't you just see this looking really pretty for something in the fall? I was actually considering cutting it and making some curtains for my kitchen that I could use when the fall time gets closer. So I'm really excited to do something with this. Maybe I could even figure out how to make like a throw pillow cover. I used to sew with my granny years ago, but I haven't done it in a really long time and I don't have a sewing machine anymore, so I might have to try to find a no-sew method, but I still think that would be super fun and I just love this. It's so pretty. The next thing that I got is these 2 pillowcases. These were 50 cents. I just like this print. I think it could go well for fall that is getting closer or summertime, and I just like blue sometimes to use it to accent in my house. However, sometimes when I open up things like this, it will end up having holes or tears in it. So if it does, I mean it does, but these look like they are in nice condition, so I'm really excited to use these. They kind of feel like a linen material, which if you know anything about natural materials, you will know that linen is great for keeping you cool in the hot months. I was gonna see if there was a tag, so maybe it would tell me. It's pretty washed out, so I can't tell what it is, but it feels like linen, and I just love this print. I think it's gonna be so great to use with all the other things that I have. So keeping with more fabric things, I also found this valance. I just liked this gingham print and then this burgundy stripe here on the bottom. It says that it is 88 inches and it was only $1, so I thought, you know what, I'll try this in my house. If I don't like it, I will find someone else who wants to use it, or I will redonate it. It's not a big deal. That's what's nice about thrifting, is that you don't have to spend a lot to try something. And some thrift stores anyway, some of them are getting a little crazy lately with their prices, and like, they need to calm down, lower the prices. I do have some favorites that have good prices usually, so I don't know where I'm going to try this at. Maybe in my kitchen, or I've been considering doing it in my master bath. I actually have a whole video where I made over the master bath. I'll link that if you want to watch it at the end of this video. But I think I'm going to try that curtain in there just to see if I like it. You know, I have a lace one in there right now, so I'll try that printed one and just see what happens. So we are again with more fabric. On this day when I went thrifting, I just kept finding nice things in the fabric area, and I often forget to go and look at those areas. I don't know why, but I just do. So on that day, I did not forget, and I found this set of pillowcases. I just love these. They look like a really pretty cottage print. They are definitely a king size. They're really big, but I have king size pillows on my bed, and these are very heavy. Like, the quality of these just feels so nice. I was trying to find a sticker. I can't remember what I paid. Oh, here it is. Okay. So these 2 pillow shams were $4, and just judging by the feeling of them, they probably would have been a lot more money when buying them new. Something that I like about these too is that here on the end you can tuck the pillow in, because it has like a little overlapping section, which I just love. This is from the brand Chaps Home. It's 100% cotton, which I love natural fiber, so that's exciting. But I'll have to look those up and just see how much these would be if I was to buy them new. So this next item is a fun crafty thing. It is these iron-on appliques. I got these for 50 cents, and I plan on doing these with my niece, my 8-year-old niece. I was showing these to her because I just thought she would have so much fun doing something like this on maybe a bag or some of her clothes. So I told her to pick out something that she would want to put these on. I don't have an iron, so I'll either have to borrow one from someone in my family, or I will look at maybe Walmart and see how much they cost, because it would be nice to have an iron. I usually steam my clothes when I need to like get wrinkles out of something, but an iron would be handy, so I may need to look into that. But got those to do with her. And then for those of you who have been here for quite a while on my channel, you will know that I have been wanting to redo my husband's office for a long time, but the nature of thrifting is that it takes a while to get all the things that you're gonna get. So it's taken a bit for us to get there. So we've been just gradually finding things, but he wanted to get this for his office. He's doing kind of like sportsman and like war themed. He loves World War II stuff, and his grandpa was in World War II, so kind of has some of that built into why he wants to decorate with it. But this was $2, and we looked this up, and this is in German, saying welcome in German, and I know that some of you here are from Germany, so I just thought that was so neat to find something that actually had a German greeting on it. So I was really excited to share that with y'all. I found this sconce, but it is like a tarnished metal, kind of like a galvanized metal, I would say, but there was just something about it that I thought was neat. It was only 50 cents. I don't know exactly where I'm going to use it, but just something about it stood out to me. Now the candle holder though is like, it's really small, so I may have to see if I can go online and find some smaller candles to put in here. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with that, but anyways, I will see if I can figure out what size candle this would need and try to figure out where I'm going to put it at. Okay, so this piece here is a really pretty silver dish. It was only $3. I love this thing. It is so heavy. On the back of it, it says F.B. Rogers silver plate. So it is silver plate, but I just thought I could put this at my sink and put sponges in it just to have something pretty. I could put jewelry in this. I really think I probably want to use it for jewelry just because it just, I don't know, it's so pretty. It looks like it would be great for a jewelry dish. I love tarnished silver. I don't like shiny silver. I prefer it when it looks old and worn out. So I like to watch those videos sometimes of people like bringing silver back to life, but I myself don't want to do it because I think it looks pretty. And it has this handle here that is supposed to go on it, but it came off. It's easy just to slip it back on, but then it will be like this, so you can carry it around if you need to. It looks like it has a little fish on the handles, which is unique looking. But anyways, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I do really like that. It's very pretty. And then the last thing for this little $20 thrift challenge is this basket. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you will know I love baskets. So I'm always buying them because you can use them in so many ways. It's so easy to organize, but things actually look prettier than if you were just to like put it somewhere. If you put it in a basket, it just looks better. So I found this one, which was pretty large, and it's got this handle on it. And it was only $2. I felt like that was such a great price. I could see this being at Target for probably 20 or more. New baskets for some reason are kind of pricey, and I'm not sure why that is. I don't know why they need to charge so much for them, but they do. But anyways, I love that basket. It's so pretty. Can't wait to use it. I need to get all these fabrics in the washer and wash them so they can actually use them. For those of you who have been a viewer of mine for a long time, I wanted to give you all a little bit of an update here at the end. If you're not familiar with me and you want to click off, the Thrift Haul portion is done. But for those of you who are my sweet friends and we have got to know each other pretty well over this past year or so, you probably know from my community post that unfortunately someone in my family passed away. It was my papa. He went through a lot of health issues in the past couple of years, and finally it just got too difficult and the Lord thought it was time for him to come home. So he went home, but me and my family have been dealing with all of that. And then right before he started, so right before my grandpa passed, I started having some old health issues flare up, and then they started getting worse. So I have been trying to deal with a big flare up in health issues, and so it's made it very difficult for me to be able to go thrifting. Like, all of this stuff is from like 2 months ago, and I've not been to the thrift stores since, just with everything. And so I don't know that I will have consistent videos at this time. I will just put them up when I feel like it. I just wanted to be honest with y'all that, like, if you are here on my channel and you notice I don't have a video every week, it's just because I need to rest that week. So I'm praying though, and I believe that God's taking care of me. It's all going to be okay, things like that. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to give y'all an update and just let you know what has been going on. And for those of you that have reached out to me and have told me that you're praying and checking on me, I love y'all so much. And it just, every time I get one of those messages, it just makes me feel so loved. And I'm just like, how in the world am I this blessed to have found this amazing community on YouTube of people who are just so, so kind and so loving. And I'm just so thankful for y'all. So I did want to give y'all an update so that way you kind of know what's been going on and why I haven't uploaded a video in so long. I just want to reiterate again that I may not be uploading consistently. It'll just depend on when I am able to. And hopefully within the next couple of months I am doing way, way better and will be able to upload again and go thrifting all the time again. I have been noticing though that I've been like putting things up on Pinterest. I feel like my style within like home things is changing just a little bit, so I consider doing a video just talking about how my style has changed and kind of showing y'all like the Pinterest things that are inspiring me lately. If that's a video y'all would want to watch, you can comment and let me know if you're interested. If not, that's okay too. You can be honest with me. Like, the whole point of making videos is, first of all, because I enjoy them, but also y'all need to enjoy them, and if y'all don't, then of course I don't want to do them. So just let me know if that's something you would be interested in. We can just kind of sit and have a style talk and you know, just kind of like what I want to do in my home, things like that. So anyways, I gave y'all an update. I have really missed all of you, like seeing your comments and your messages. I just love talking to y'all. I love sharing my thrift items and getting your feedback and hearing what you're doing in your house and what you've been thrifting. I love talking to y'all, and I've realized as I have taken this time off that out of all the parts of YouTube, I miss talking to y'all the most. So I just really appreciate all of you, and I just wanted to make sure that I said that in this video. So anyways, that was the $20 thrift challenge. If y'all are into thrift challenge videos, we could do that some more. You know, maybe we could like change the amount around, or I could try to do like one area of my home with a certain amount of money. I enjoy watching those just to see what people can do. But if that's something y'all would want to see, let me know, and I will try to do it again whenever I am feeling well enough to do so. But anyways, God bless each and every one of you. Thank y'all so much for being here. I love y'all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!